Noah, I see you on there, brother. Thanks for joining. So I'm getting started a little bit early, trying to get things sorted out here. The actual drawing will probably take place in a few minutes. Going to kind of get things rolling, go through the bag detail for detail as to what's available, what's going to be included, and there's a couple extra things I threw in there too. So I was digging around. I said, you know what? I've got these, and I'm going to throw those in there too. So there's a few extra things in here that weren't in the picture. So let's see here. I've got the wheel loaded up with all the entries. We had 61 entries loaded in, and most of them came within the last few days. Charles Parker, thank you, sir. Charles is a longtime follower and insurance man here locally, and I appreciate you joining us, Charles. Thank you, sir. And let's see here. See what else we got going on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip. Let's see if I can flip the screen right quick and see, so you guys can see. So I've got the wheel loaded up, 61 different names on there, and I've got them spaced apart so like not one person is going to get like 12 in a row. It's kind of spaced apart to try to make it a little even, a little more, look, a little less lopsided. So we've had a lot of recent activity that has showed up. It's got, I think it's like a total, we had 61, and every one of them posted 3 different names, tagged 3 different people. And I went through a lot of those names, and a lot of those people are actually following the page, and I want to thank you for doing that. And unfortunately, entries into this have closed at 8 o'clock. I had to shut it down at some point, give me time to make sure that I could load the wheel up and everything. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. But for those that are already on here, you two guys, and you know, we'll get some more on here hopefully here in a minute. You'll see at the bottom of the screen the fundraiser for Autism Anglers is linked on there. If you want to make a donation for that, it's tax-free, tax-deductible. We've raised $10 through here, but I have another. They're doing another. They're doing a raffle through Autism Anglers, and this is huge. And I haven't shared it yet on my page. I probably will this before. Excuse me. Pollen's killing me right now. So Autism Anglers has joined up with a kayak, like an outdoors outfitters, and I can't remember the name of the company, but there's an outfitter who has donated a brand new Hobie PA14 360 kayak. Okay, brand spanking new. So you can actually go to Autism Anglers website, and you'll there's like I believe it's contest or raffle or something like that, but you can actually go into that raffle and buy. I think it's $100 gets you 10 entries into the raffle, and then if you spend another 25, you get an additional 5, and so on. And they've got it broken down for you, but all of that's tax deductible. And every entry, they're going to sell only they're going to cut it off at 200 entries. Okay, so you know, if you get 10, you've got a 10 and 200 chance. You got a 5% chance of winning that kayak. Okay, a PA14. I think it's like a $3,700 kayak. That's an awesome kayak. Matter of fact, I just borrowed one. A good friend of mine, Paul Shamoon, who I used to work with, he actually has a PA14, a Mirage PA14, and he loaned it to me to use this weekend on the Santee Monster Angler kayak tournament that's going to be at Angel's Landing on the Santee Cooper Rivers, Santee Cooper Lake, excuse me. So the Santee Cooper Lakes, and the Angel's Landing is located in Pineville, South Carolina, not too far from Cross, South Carolina, on the Santee Cooper. The Right now, talked with Brian this afternoon, and it's looking like we're going to have, if not over 30, pretty close to 30 total anglers signed up. 2 of those are going to be myself and my oldest son, Jay. So that's why I borrowed the PA-14 from Paul. Paul was kind enough to loan that for me. You know you got a good friend when he's going to loan you a Hobie kayak to use. So I've got that. Going to kind of get it set up for Jay to use this weekend. And we're going to go down early on Saturday and just kind of get him used to the big water and being in a kayak. It'll be his first time in a pedal kayak of any kayak of that size. I mean, he's been in 14-foot canoes. He's an Eagle Scout like myself. Both of my sons are Eagle Scouts. So, very used to canoe paddling, things of that nature. This is going to be that push-pull pedal with the fin drive. And it's a really nice kayak. I'm kind of jealous, but at the same time, mine's fully rigged. I'll have the fish finder on it, my cameras. I'm comfortable. It's what I'm used to using. So I'll still stay in my old town. I'm not going to get rid of my old town. Not anytime soon. But having that larger kayak on the trailer really opened up, just kind of opened my eyes. And seeing the advantages of having a longer, larger kayak, especially when you're on big water, you're carrying a lot of gear. That's a definite benefit. Now, I'm not a big fan of the fin drive. The stems that control the fin, they're bad about if you hit something. They're bad about bending and snapping. And the Hobies are pretty expensive to work on and get replaced. But I've got a lot of people that swear by them. They love them. What I do love about that kayak is it's super stable. That thing is even wider than my Old Town 10.6. And from what I've talked to people about, it's as wide, if not wider, than a 13.5, Old Town 13.5. So I mean that's saying a lot. It's super stable boat. It's got great storage on it. It's heavy. It's like really heavy. But I mean, again, it's 14 feet long. It's supposed to be heavy, But it's a very solid hull. I love the design, and I could see me in a PA-14, mainly for like when we went down to the headwaters. So that was one advantage that the fin drive had over my propeller, was I didn't have to worry about grass getting wrapped up in the fin drive as easily as it does on the prop. The prop would just like dig it up and just wrap it all around the skeg and the propeller head. So I would end up having to I would pedal a couple of revolutions, have to lift it up, clear the prop, drop it down, pedal a few, lift it up, clear it off, drop the prop, and so on. So that became a little tedious. So that to me is the only downfall really of my kayak, is the prop drive. And you're going to get that with any kayak or prop drive. It's not exclusive to Old Town. I mean the native boats experience that. The wilderness boats, Jackson, all the ones that have the prop drive on them are going to experience that. But I do love my Old Town. I'm not going to get rid of it anytime soon. But so I'm giving a few more minutes. I can't believe we only have a couple of people on here. We've got a lot of people that are signed up for this, so I was hoping to get a little bit better crowd. It's not too late though. Yeah, it's just 9:02, so just 2 minutes after. Noah, have you got any questions? I know you signed up for the event for this month. You've posted some pretty good fish. Have you had any luck since the last couple of days? Still waiting on a few more people to come on. Okay, so hang on there. We're telling more followers to join your video. So okay, we're doing that. So they're letting people know. Yay. Okay. All right. It's nice to know. But anyway, going back to the going back to the fundraiser. So the fundraiser, where is, where's my decals? I had my decals over here earlier. I brought my decals out here. I was wanting to pull them out and show you guys, but undoubtedly I have missed. Oh, there they are. They're behind the lantern. So Justin Heckard, who is affiliated with the Santee Monster Kayak Angler group down on Santee, he makes decals. He does customized decals and stuff. So this is the decal. It's 3 inches in diameter, black background, white outline, and if you look closely, the color is actually puzzle pieces, and they're intertwined. So it's got Carolina Lunker Seekers across the top. The SMKA fish logo replaced my fish in my full North and South Carolina logo. And then at the bottom, our hashtag, 2 teams, 1 mission. And Justin did just a super job on these. These are awesome. So everybody that has signed up for the April event, which that's closed out so far, is going to get one of these. Okay. Now the elite membership upgrade is still available for those that are participating this month, and those who plan on participating later. You can go ahead, even before you enter the May event, you can go ahead and upgrade your membership to the elite membership. And with that $25 upgrade, you're going to get the Carolina Lunker Seeker decal and the red version of this t-shirt. Okay, so this year's version is in red. This one was from last year, which was a charcoal gray. I just didn't have my red one clean right now. And then last year, the year before, the very first year, was the Carolina blue. Again, you know, it was our first year, inaugural year on Fishing Chaos. And I wanted to go with one of the base colors of my logo. So I went ahead and went with that. So every elite member will receive the decal and a t-shirt. So that's why it requests your t-shirt size on the club membership. And I think it's like five different discounts. Fishing Online is offering a killer discount. Biz Baits is offering a discount. Vicious Fishing is offering a killer discount. These are exclusive discounts just for members, just for the elite members. Woo Tungsten is offering one. Shady Rays is also offering an exclusive discount through the elite membership. So I mean, that $25 is not going to just be thrown away. The t-shirts usually run about $16, $17 a piece to get those. My guy, Skip, out of Pennsylvania at D4 Graphics, hooks me up on those. And these are really nice. It's a good fabric. It's lightweight, but it's not see-through. And it dries out pretty quick. Even though it's not a dry weave, it's kind of like a quick dry cotton poly blend, but it accepts the heat transfers really well. And I've had my blue one now for 3 years. It's not fading. It's not bleeding over. The decal is not taking on the color of the shirt whatsoever. So I'm really, really pleased with everything that Skip has done for me so far. He's also the guy that does my decals. So he can actually take, I sent him a rough draft of this logo that I did using Word paintbrush, okay, and it was rough, but I got the concept of the metallic, of the chrome look on the lettering, and then the color scheme for the states, and I actually freehand drew with the cursor the bass, and then he turned around and I submitted him that. And then he came up with the round design himself, and then showed me that and said I might like that too. And I went ahead and said, you know what, these are great. I mean, I've actually gotten larger versions of these. I used one on my kayak. I have one on my last fishing boat that I had, which, you know, I ended up getting rid of. But you know, great stuff. If you want to look him up, he's got a website, D4 Graphics. He does a lot of. I think he's the one that's contracted for Ardent Reels to do their apparel contracting. So like all of my Ardent t-shirts, my Ardent ball caps, I've got an Ardent rain suit picked up. He had a closeout a couple of years ago on some of the surfing shorts, and I just cleaned them out. And then and per request, he even went and added a whiteout logo of this onto the shorts and the pants and my rain shirt, pullover rain shirt, just like he did for my NRS PFD that I had. So trying to see if we can get some more people on here. We're like 9 after. I don't want to wait too much longer because Noah's probably getting bored out there, and Charles is too. I don't want to. Here we go. There we are down at the bottom. Upstate. Oh, okay. Cam's on here. Hey, Cam. Thank you for joining us. And Simply Hooked Fishing. He's on. Ronald Pratt's on. Hey, Ron. We're trying to get this rolling. Thanks for asking. So I hope I haven't bored you too much with some of the stuff we've been talking about. But we're going to go over all the items in the bag here in just a few minutes. I was just going over D4 Graphics, their contributions and so forth to trying to get this stuff going. Over the last, I've been dealing with Skip probably for, about 5 years. So long time relationship with him. He's, a great guy to do business with. Turnaround time is remarkable, being he's out of Pennsylvania. So I'm going to go ahead and just get things started, and then people will pick up as we go in, and I'll let them know that that we're already in. So earlier I touched base. If you look at the bottom, you'll see the live fundraising. Hey Brian, what's going on, brother? Yeah, Brian's the one that's holding the tournament. He's the one that runs at the SMKA group out of Santee. So the tournament that's this weekend, gobs of prizes. I've actually got another monster bass bag like this full of stuff that I've already sent him to be given away. It'll be second prize because he got something really big. He's got I think he said it was a black pack. Is that right, Brian? That's going to be given away for first prize. Second, third, and fourth are going to be a bag like this or a monster bass box. So I've taken some of the monster bass boxes I've gotten, and I've just pulled out items that I haven't touched on or used yet, and just compiled boxes of this stuff, and I'm contributing those to be given away as prizes. We've got Corso. They do kayak accessories. They sent a bunch of stuff to Brian. They're going to be giving out. I think he's going down like as deep as like maybe 10 or 12 places, maybe even further with like prizes, odds and ends and stuff that are going out. There's going to be some custom handmade lures, soft plastics are going to be given out by one of the members of the group. Just all kind of stuff that's going to be down there. Angel's Landing is usually closed on Sunday, but they're allowing us to use their facility to have the award ceremony afterwards to give out the prizes. So we'll have a nice, cool place that we can sit down and do that out of the weather. It's probably going to be the largest field that any of Brian's events have had so far. He's come pretty close to 30 before, but he's talking, we may see that 30 mark or maybe even break 30 anglers on this event, which will be huge. But there's a lot of good fishing water around there. So the big bass are biting. Brian was over at his sister's place, which is not far from the landing, and he said there's bass still bedding up and spawning. So the spawn has been working in stages down there, which is going to open up a lot of good opportunities to pick off some big girls off the bed. So I'm looking forward to that this weekend. And so again, proceeds from this, I think Brian said today, $5 from every entry fee that's paid will go to Autism Anglers. $1 from every fee of ours is going to it. $1 from every elite membership upgrade will go to it. Okay, and the first place, I'm kicking in $40 to reimburse the first place winner for their entry fee, and I levied out a challenge to whoever takes first place in this weekend's event for Santee Monster Angler. Put out a challenge out there. I said, hey, look, donate your winnings from there, okay? I challenge you to donate at least 50% of whatever you win this weekend to the Autism Anglers, okay? If you want to do more, that would be even better, because that's what we're doing this all to help raise money for autism awareness through the Autism Anglers. So check out their website. Like I said earlier, they're giving away a PA-14 360, brand new. You get 10 tickets for $100 for the raffle. It is a raffle. They got a maximum of 200 spots available. They're filling up fast, okay? So if you want to get in on that, take advantage of that. Again, it's a tax-deductible donation. They've got some really cool decals that you can get, so you can show your support on your kayak, your camper top, the side of your boat, the back window on your truck or car. You show people that you're in support of what they're trying to do for these young men and women who are dealing with autism from a day-to-day basis. So we're going to get into breaking down the bag right quick. So you saw the bag. It's a zipper tackle bag. For a few months, every now and then, Monster Bass will send them in a bag instead of a box, which I really like this. I think this adds another level of value to what you're receiving, because it's something you can use and reuse. The cardboard box is cool. It ships easy, but you can reuse this and reuse this and reuse this. So we're going to get 2 of these decals, okay? You're going to get 2 of the full logo decals. Big one here. Just added this. The 13 Fishing Source K 2000 series. Oh, sorry, my bad. 3000 series Source K spinning reel. Smooth as silk. I'm turning this saying smooth as silk. Love it. So this was part of a free promo through Monster Bass. And I said, you know what? I'm getting the platinum boxes anyway. Let me go ahead and put that code in there, because I knew I was going to use it for this. So this is going to be included as well. And Brent Shore's AccuCola always comes through for me. Thank you, Brent. Brent donated a AccuCola 55-pound electronic scales, okay? These are waterproof. I still got a set of scales that are 3 years old, okay? They were left out 3 days in the rain. The only thing that went bad on them was the batteries. I took the batteries out, put in a brand new set of Duracell Optimums. It fired up. I weighed fish on it. I still use it, okay? This is a great, great set of scales. So we got that going for you. He also contributed one of the AccuCola grip savers. This is like a heat shrink for your rod grips. But what's really cool about it is it's got this, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. It's got that fish scale pattern on it, which is really cool. So it adds a little detail, adds a little flair to your rod handle. Cut it to fit, take a heat gun, or set a blow dryer on high. It may take a little longer with a blow dryer on high. And Monster Bass, what makes them so famous is they include all kind of decals. So this one here, Bass Hicks decal, looks like a bass hand grenade. I love that decal. That's going to be in there. These are some killer worms, X-Zone floating worms, and this is called their Deception worm in the Houdini color. Now the Houdini color, to me, is like it's like the perfect brim color. So if you have a lot of brim in the water, this is going to be perfect. So X-Zone is owned by Brandon Polinack. So I mean, you've got lures, soft plastic and lures that are engineered and proven and tested and created through the idea process of Brandon Polinack. Great professional angler. He's a good family guy too. So yeah, got a bag of those, full bag too. That's the one thing I love about Monster Bass. They don't send you samplers. It's a full bag. Okay. Then 3-pack of Mustad offset hooks. I think these are the 2-aught. These are great for like when you're wanting to run these. You want to run those weightless, okay, and get that slow sink. Perfect for that. Perfect for that. And you could even step up the size on that. I like running a 5-aught EWG offset. I like, I'm sorry, AWG. I like the thicker wire because it adds just a little bit more weight and gets a little bit faster drop on it without having to throw a slip sinker on it. Then, I love this brand. This brand name is awesome. This character from one of my favorite movies. This fat bastard right there. Look there. Oh, look at that frog. That is gorgeous, man. That is so pretty. It's almost like a Christmas tree color. It's got the red and green, a lot of sparkle. It's got the kickback legs with the green and white. You know, again, those color schemes are going to imitate a brim. So it's going to kind of, you know, but it does have the white belly. So that would be a good one to throw this weekend probably because Santee's really good on frogs. Then there's a Lucky Strike square bill. And this one's got the charcoal top with the bone belly. Love that. That is a gorgeous bait. That's included. And you saw the Bass Hicks sticker? Well, you had a Bass Hicks sticker because they included a Bass Hicks pulsator double gold willow blade spinnerbait. Look at that color scheme. Again, there's that brim color scheme. Okay. They start hitting the brim, especially when the brims start bedding, or when they go in to invade to try to get the eggs from the bass bed. Then another bag of X-Zone floating crawls. Okay, so these will float up, and these are in the watermelon red color. Gorgeous crawls right there. Beautiful. Those are included, okay? But we're not done. We're not done. Then we've got Monster Bass popper. Now look at the head on that popper. Look at the color on that. It's kind of like a glistening blue, and then it kind of turns to a dark black gray. I love the way it changes hues on there. Then you've got the popper mouth is cupped, kind of an upward cup with a red mouth, and that's standard for most of your poppers. Don't know what it is about that red, but they'll go for it. And you notice that the hooks, the front hook is red, and the back hook is white and red feather trailer, and it's got some Mylar mixed in there. I've actually used this exact same popper on Lake Norman, hybrid fishing, and caught quite a few hybrids that way. These are great, and I was surprised a white one did well at night, but just the popping sound that comes off of it did really well that night. We caught quite a few. If you check, I think there's a video on my YouTube channel that shows some of the hybrids we caught the last time we went out. Really nice setup. And longtime friend of mine, I've known this guy since my sons were in Scouts, and he's, I met him through a friend of mine, and Tim Prosser Baits was one of our sponsors last year, and I wasn't able to get these decals included in any prize packs last year, so I'm including these. These are like a 5-inch Prosser Baits decal, really nice decals, and it's that high-grade vinyl. So I've got it in the dark, looks like it's like a dark silver gray color, and then the white color. These will look great on the back of a truck or on the side of a boat, toolbox, tackle box, whatever. So all that's going to go in there. Then this is a largemouth bass bottle opener. I just thought this was just so unique, so I'm going to throw that in there too. So this would be pretty handy to pop open an A&W root beer or whatever kind of adult beverage you may want to pop open with a bottle opener. But for the bass fishing enthusiasts, this is a nice conversation piece. I'm going to throw that in there. And there is a Monster Bass $10 gift card. It's got a code on there. That's going to be going in there as well. All of that is what we're going to be giving away tonight, okay? So we're going to do the drawing here very shortly. I was hoping some more people would log on, but We are going to get that going here in just a few minutes. I think we're sitting on close to 9:30, 9:23. So I'll probably switch it on at 9:30, and we'll just do the spinning of the wheel then. Brian, do you have any updates for this weekend that I haven't covered yet, that we need to share? Okay, he might be typing. I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, he said, no, I pretty much covered. Okay, all right then. I was worried I missed something. So I'm going to flip the screen here, and so you guys can see the wheel. So we're going to do this here in just a few minutes. Like I said, we've got 61. You can see down here, 61 entries for the drawing. All these people, man. You got Blake is in there, Noah Coleman. We've got 574 Fishing, blew it up. 804 Kayaking, put in a few. Real Bass Angler 420's in there. I saw him in 574. They were talking through comment section on my post this afternoon. So we got Gerbear Fishing 74. Bassin for Life has got signed up. Anthony Johnson actually fished a couple of my original tournaments that I did like 3 years ago, before I even knew that Fishing Chaos was out. It was like 4 years ago. Long time participant with us. Real Bass Angler 420's in there. God's Man 8166 from KC. We've got Ancusa River King, which is Luke Coleman. So the Coleman clan, if you guys have been following any of the updates, you know what sticks the Coleman clan are. You got, I think it's Noah that fishes the high school tournament trail. And then, or it may be, look, I can't remember which one it was, but one of them fishes the high school tournament trail down there. And then one of them is in I think he's fishing for Auburn, if I'm not mistaken, which, yeah, that's pretty sweet. All right, so we're spinning the wheel, and who's going to get it? 574 Fishing. It paid off, brother. Loading us down, it paid off. So you're going to be winning everything that's in this. If you'll DM me your mailing address, I will get this out for you before I head down to Santee. Probably get it in the mail for you on Thursday. And I appreciate everybody that's come on tonight through this. I appreciate everybody that signed up. And more importantly, appreciate everybody that's taking the time to follow the page. Give these guys a follow. Look them up. Give Brian's page a follow. You've got Santee Monster Angler. He's also got TikTok. Great group of people to go fishing with. If you're in Georgia, South Carolina, or North Carolina, it's not but like 2 or 3 hours to get down there. It's not that hard to do. He fishes from different landings almost every single tournament. He even fishes different bodies of water that are nearby there. I think the Black River's one of them he hits, and then there's Goose Creek. So it kind of mixes it up a little bit. It makes it very interesting. The guys the guys and girls that fish that trail are just great people to work with, great people to hang out with. So I look forward to this weekend. 574, I think you're Raid, if I'm not mistaken, RADE. I look forward to getting your message. In the meantime, everybody, Brian was saying that they're doing Murray this year as well. So yeah, I forgot about that. We're going to hit Murray. So take a moment, check him out. In the meantime, thanks for joining us. Tight Lines. I'm out of here.